all my real ones notice me go riding for it. 53, I'm throwing up, they see the G and I keep it tough. Say she feeling little nigga, try look. Say she love me for my smile, so I'm looking mean as mean. Seen the days squawking, so I'm keeping feathers plucked.
Boy, I got a bump, we ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. The crowd is alive and with good reason. It's the NFL playoffs, the best time of the year. And off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw is Howell. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And he will score. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seahawks. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down. Gray is the motion man here. On the ground, this is Gibbs. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play.
Oh, he thought he had a man across the field, but it's intercepted. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Now he'll run it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now it's Howell. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Howell. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. It'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another 1st down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. He'll get this out to the left flat. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
They'll throw with Howell. Now he takes off. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2. So after 1, here on Super Wild Card Weekend, it's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Once more from the 2, 3rd and goal. They'll run with Walker. Good blocking, and he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Now the point after try from Myers. He's got it. And the Seahawks move out on top, 14-0. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Duvernay on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Up the sideline at the 35. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man is the tight end right. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Gibbs. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Penei Nwanwu now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Back to throw. Howell. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Throwing is Howell. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here's Howell. This one complete to his tight end Fant. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. They run with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down. They needed 2 and gained 6.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Off he goes. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. Here's Walker. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Duvernay on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Finding room at the 35. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A long one from Gibbs. It's a gain of 34.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. Now an opening past the 30. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
A lot of defenses will try to isolate the best receiver, Mike, and say, okay, we're going to take him out of the game. Well, I think in this case, we might see the offense do the exact same thing. They might take this one particular defender into pass coverage and say, we are not going to throw his way. He's already gotten me twice. I'm not going to let him get me again.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. The big lineman, Alim McNeil, ends the play there. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. Man in motion is Brown. On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Here now, second down and goal. One more time with Walker. And he's into the end zone yet again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Myers now to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks will extend this 3rd quarter lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Our run here with Gibbs. Second down and 8. They'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now they'll set up to throw. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Gibbs. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Catch is made by Wright. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They'll throw out of the gun. The ball comes out. The Seahawks scoop it up. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Walker. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
3rd and long. Now it's Howe. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. Bates now for the extra point. Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Once again, it's Walker. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. To throw is Howell. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. And he will score again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Duvernay on the return. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to look for the home run ball. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Coming across the field, it's St. Brown. And he's going to go out of bounds, but not until he's past the 25-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. First down, Detroit. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. He's going to tuck it and go.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. They'll throw with Howell. The ball's out. The Lions have got it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the...
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. Open man, that's Duvernay. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. to the air one more time. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay them.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? A handoff, running left, it is Walker. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. Here comes Jackson on the return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll bring up 2nd down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's complete to the rookie 1st-round pick. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one. Quick throw here is complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Here's Bates for the extra. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.